mean, if you was pushing 60,
literally,
then I'd be like, oh yeah. We are going to be doing some pride makeup today. This is something I would definitely wear if I was going to a festival or a pride event, whatever, anything like that. But it's June, it's Pride Month, I'm queer, it makes sense, right? So really, any look that I do could be a pride look because that's just what it'd be. But anyway, this was fun, it was cute, it was chatty. So I would suggest grab your makeup too, and we could make up together because she's kind of long. She's kind of a long one. I'm gonna try to edit her down. But I was chatting. I was just chatting. GDD chatting about makeup. But it's fun, it's light. Let's get it popping. As you can tell from the title and the intro, I'm going to be doing some makeup today. I'm just gonna play around, have some fun. That's my best friend's cat chirping at the birds. I do have this Makeup Shack palette, which I keep calling the Rainforest palette, but I don't think that's actually what it is. But the blues and the pink are really calling me. I don't know if I'll actually end up using those. I'm thinking I want to do a monochromatic look and try to do a more wearable drag like Anania does, because I love their drag and it's beautiful, perfect, stunning, amazing. So, but I'm not sure yet. I just kind of want to play around. I also have all these beautiful purples that are yummy. So I don't know, we'll see as we go along. I'm just gonna kind of just get going. I'm gonna start with my eyes first because I'm not a girly that can do her base first. I'm simply not. I'm gonna start with my eyeballs. And by eyeballs, I mean my eyebrows. I just realized I did not wet a single beauty blender that I have, and I have 3 in here. That's okay, that's a job for Barb later. Let's see, we're gonna start with brows. I do have a glue stick. Oh, I don't have any water to wet my glue stick, and I'm not about to be licking glue. Oh, you know what? I have my setting spray that I will spray this with because, but I'm just thinking skinny brow is what I'm thinking. Because if I were to block my brows, I would just draw on skinny brows, so I might as well just do a skinny brow. Like, that's what the girlies are asking for. It seems that's what the gods want. Is this in the way? You tell me, is this in the way? No? Okay, cool. Good. Thank you. Glue stick. Nothing crazy. I'm trying to also make a TikTok from this footage, but I hate when footage you could tell was landscape and they truly just cropped it instead of like trying to do 2-in-1. Am I saying that I'm not going to do that? No, I'm probably going to do exactly that. Anyway, I really hate when like you can tell that it was just like, oh, well, here is a thing that I filmed in this aspect ratio, and then I'm simply going to crop it and not make it any different for this other format. But I also get work smarter, not harder. I actually don't get that because I never work smarter. I always tend to work harder. So maybe the other girlies have figured it out. When I went on my trip to Ireland with my bestie, girl, I was in there filming this one this way, this one that way, this one this way, this one that way. Because sometimes you need the whole scene in the shot. And when you crop it, you know, you're not always thinking about, oh, well, they're gonna be missing this aspect or this or that, and, you know. So I really tried to get things both ways, and I felt like I never got enough for either one. And I should have done both right, but I would pick and choose. Didn't do it well, apparently, because that vlog is still sitting in CapCut, ain't been edited, so. But that's okay. You know, this next time, I'm gonna be taking more trips. I'll be more comfortable doing the things, you know. I did get this Morphe. It is the Supreme Brow Sculpting and Shaping Wax. I don't find that it's very waxy because it calls it a mousse and a wax, which I would say, well, the shade is chocolate mousse, but it's kind of like a combination of a mousse wax is what I would consider it. But I don't think it holds very well. It was supposed to be like a 2.5 out of 3 hold. Baby, I need a 5 for my brows because my brows, they thick. They are thick as heck. And I don't know what y'all think I'm gonna do with something that give me, and it was on sale. It was 40% off. It was like $6. So I said, sure, why not? I'll just try it and see because I've been wanting to try new brow products. Girl, shouldn't even spend the $6 on it. And I'm telling you, I'm gonna like this brow more than this brow because it's already started off closer to the fullness that I want or thinness that I want, but that's okay. That's fine. We'll clean her up with some concealer. We'll try to make it happen. Problem. This brow doesn't grow down as far as this one does, but then it grows up higher than the top of the other one, so trying to get them to be even is quite a challenge for me. There's also this woman on TikTok and Instagram, and I love her brows. She has the skintiest of brows. I also just think she's adorable, and I really like her brows, so every once in a while I'm like, dang, do we think I could pull off a real skinty brow? And baby, and you know, I am also part of Big Forehead Gang. I don't know if I could. I would need them to be real arched to kind of distract from the amount of forehead space above them. You know what I mean? But I don't know about that. I don't know if that's for me. Yeah. Okay, not bad. They're good enough. They're good enough for me. I'm gonna take a lighter concealer under the arch of my brow. I don't even know if I have really a light I do. I lied to y'all. This is my Stay Naked concealer. Love her down. I need to get a darker shade because this is truly just a highlight shade. Okay, girl. Okay. All right. So I prepped my eyeballs. I think I'm gonna do purples. I know I literally said the blue and the pink where I could do the pink on the inner corner is what I think I might do, but I think I want to do purples. I love me like a deep plummy purple, and I got so many purples in front of me. Excuse me, why? That I figured I might as well. So I'm gonna go in first though with like probably I guess a transition shade in my crease. And there's not really a good transition. Or should I just start with a purple? Should I just start with a purple? I'm gonna just start with purple. Is this purple? Gillian, is this purple? This was their Lunar Beauty's Witch palette. Moonspell Volume 2 palette. Just gonna put that in the crease. We're gonna get it going. Get it going in there. Ain't nothing to it. I didn't set my base that I put down on my eyeballs. I'm gonna start patting this first, and then I'll go in with circular motions and blend it out. But I didn't set my base so that these colors will stick. Although these are very pigmented, I like to give myself the best chance. And I don't have a white concealer because I ain't doing all that. And I'm not gonna go to the store specifically just to get one. I used to use I think it was like Revolution makeup. Is that what they're called? They kind of do a lot of dupe palettes, I think is what that brand is called. They sell it at Ulta. But I really don't be going to Ulta like that. Makeup Revolution, I think that's what they're called. They do a lot of like dupe palettes, but they had a really good eye base that I used to use, and I ran out, and I just said, well, I just can't be bothered, because I kind of stopped doing more colorful looks, so I didn't really need that real impactful base, you know. So I really miss these kind of just sit down, chit chat, makeup videos. I really don't be having much to say, but somehow I can just be talking. I don't know what y'all, you know, are looking for when it comes to creators, especially around Pride content, because obviously we know big brands will do the Pride logos and change all their logos to rainbows and this and that and da-da-da. But I did, let me finish this thought first. We'll come back to the second one. But, you know, and that kind of performative nonsense, and I've not been very vocal about my sexuality and my experience in my sexuality, which I don't think anybody has to be. Obviously I would be more if I was actively like dating and stuff and, you know, doing things, whatever, but that ain't nobody's business, really. I don't think about it. So I also think you can be an activist, an ally, a member of a community without doing things that feel performative, because I also often struggle with like things feeling like I'm doing it just to, not just to say that I did it, but to like prove that I belong or whatever. Like I'm not doing that. That's not for me. Thank you for asking. Like I just don't want to feel like the actions that I'm taking are simply to prove to other people that either I belong or I know what I'm talking about or this or that, right? Like that's not, there's a time and a place, and there's not always a time and or the place. Purple. I have two options for purples. They look pretty similar, but I think I might go with a medium purple first before I go into the deep purple. So I might swirl back and forth these two, question mark, and then going with this one. And then like a dark brown or even a black maybe to deepen up that outer corner even more. I'm just going for I'm gonna do a cut crease. I haven't done, let me not jinx myself. I might do a cut crease. I haven't done a cut crease in forever, so I might do like a soft cut crease, like a half cut crease. But I'm gonna mix these two together. I think they are leaning a bit more berry. I think I might mix in that brown a little bit too. Then like purple, but I think once we add that purple on top, we'll really get where we're going. But yeah, I really struggle with like not feeling like the things that I'm doing are performative. I mean, all the people that know me personally know that I'm with the shits and that I, oh, that's so pretty. Actively support and try to be, just a source of support when I can, where I can for people. Whether that's like donating when I can, sharing GoFundMes when I can, sharing, stories when I can, and then also trying to share fun content and uplifting content and those kinds of things, even if it's not stuff that I'm personally making. God, this is pretty. I really try to do that when I can, but often I'm not on social media. If I am, I'm just scrolling. I'm not posting. I'm not chatting, I'm not interacting. I have messages on messages in my DMs and whatever from like 3 of my friends, because they all be sending me stuff, which is fine. I love that. Like, oh, you saw this and you thought of me? Bezos. Love that. But I just don't always have the energy nor the time nor, whatever this, that, and the third to really participate and post and act and create is really the thing. And then I feel like it comes across as, oh, she's just doing this because it's pregnant. Nah, she's doing this because she's gay, bitch. Like, what do you mean? God, this is we gotta just take a moment. I hope this is coming up on camera, how cute it is in person, because it's pretty. I might drag these two colors in just a little bit further. Since I am gonna do a cut crease, we'll bring this in a little bit further. I'm gonna go in with this dark purple. Macy. Is this? Oh yeah, okay. For a second I said, oh no, this don't even look purple on me. It does. Ooh, buddy. I just love a purple. I really do. Especially like a bruisey kind of purple. I'm like, But I'm gonna pat this on this outer corner to really build it up. It is quite pigmented, but it's also very powdery, so I really want to just build it up. So I'm going to do that on both sides since I've been chatting for so long, and then I'll come back. So I deepened up, as you can see, both those outer corners with that darker purple. Now I am going to just kind of work on blending things together, really softening those transitions between shades. I'm still going to use this little, I would say medium dense fluffy brush. It's more of like a tapered precision brush actually, but it is kind of fluffy. There is a bit of wiggle room in those brushes. So this is truly, this is a Morphe brush. It's the M506. Truly my favorite brush. I do have a couple of them because I do love it so very much. Let me blend. We're gonna blend this up a bit. And my looks always end up being more round, which I think is funny because I have very slender eyes. Well, I wouldn't say very, but I have more slender eyes, and I think that's funny that my default is to try to round them out because I want them to look big and beautiful, and round is the way to do that. It's hard to do large, slender. But yeah, just see how much that really blended out versus over here. You see? I think we're cooking with grease now. We're getting somewhere. I am going to now further deepen up that the outer corners. I'm gonna do a black. I can do this sparkly black. It has some shimmer in it. I know, I remember back in the day, the girls was like, gotta get a little bit of shimmer in your mats. It'll help them blend out a lot more smoothly. I've never noticed a difference, but I also wasn't particularly noticing it or checking for it, you know? So I couldn't tell you if that was a fact or not. I mean, I could do one black on this side and one black on the other side because I have two different blacks. Ooh, baby, that just took this to another level. It said daytime, nighttime, nighttime. I'm always really envious of the girlies that can do a grunge look. There's somebody that I watch that just nails a grunge look. And I'm like, how do y'all do that? I don't think I have the eye shape for that. But how do y'all do that? I'd love to know. Because I love to live my best grunge girl. I think on me it just looks messy. And on other girls, it's giving like, you know, oh, I stayed up partying all night. Me and Charlie hit the town. And we were just causing chaos, causing a ruckus, living our best lives. And then I rolled out of bed of whomever's house I was at and went to work. Because that's what hot girls do, right? Like, that's what it's giving. And actually, I don't know if that's an energy that I want to give off, but sometimes, maybe. Like, I want to show up to party and be like, girls be like, oh, she knows what's up. This is cute, and I really think it's gonna take it to another level when I cut the crease. And I have all these pretty shimmers. I might do, this is more pinky. I do have a purple, but it's less shimmery, so I might top it with this one. Let's do a little swatch and see if that's what I want to do. Ooh, buddy. Yeah, I think so. Still seems a bit pinky, but it's cute, fun and sparkly. So I'm truly just a girl. I'm just a little boy sometimes, but I'm also just a girl. Cut my crease and try my best not to mess it up. Because again, I haven't cut my crease. Girl, I don't know the last time I did a cut crease. How did I pick that brush up? That's not even the brush I wanted. This one. This is the only brush I be using. It's another Morphe brush. It's the M421. Love this brush. I use it for my brows. It's been perfectly molded and slimmed. Because like a brush like this, same shape, thick as heck, ain't gonna do the same thing. Hasn't been trained. I need more concealer, y'all. Ooh boy. I do really like these E.L.F. Camo Concealers though for well, under the eyes, but also as prep bases and stuff for eye looks, because they be staying. Girl, they be staying. But I am gonna mix a bit of my lighter Stay Naked concealer on the back of my hand. And we just gonna mix those together, and we gonna cut this crease, girl. I actually might let this dry down for a few minutes before I get to going in with it, because the Stay Naked is very liquidy. Well, I'm just kind of pat it out a little bit. Whew, and everybody say a prayer. perfect. They're not, you know, twins. But they, just like my eyebrows, they're there. Yeah, this one definitely comes up higher. So I might try to make them a little bit more even. Maybe, or maybe I'll just leave it alone. Maybe I should just leave it alone. We shouldn't try our luck, but if we don't push our boundaries, how do we ever know? I say that like I be doing that. I really don't. I am a very anxious girly. I'm like, don't test it, don't try it, don't do it, don't do it. I might do this as a base first, but I really want the colors to pop. No, I think I'll just go in with the shimmer that I showed y'all earlier and then do it with, top it with the topper. Top it with a topper. Do I have a brush that's clean? Girl, ain't none of these, I'm not even gonna say it. I don't know last time I said it anyway. I don't know last time I cleaned these brushes. It's 2025. Do girlies not know how to do makeup? Because it feels like everybody's born knowing how to do makeup now and nobody needs actual tutorials. They just want to watch someone do something for inspo. What do y'all think? Let me know. Let me know in the comments if you made it this far and you know you are someone who actively doesn't know how to do makeup or does know how to do makeup and you just be watching for funsies. Let me know. I truly would love to know, like, what are we? Ooh, this gonna be nice. Let me know what y'all be looking for, cause girl, I can teach y'all a thing or two. I'm not a professional, but I can teach you a thing or two. Now I really feel like I need to do like white. Let's see if this is the right move. Do the white and then the shimmer. I don't know if that was the right move, y'all. Might have just effed it up. No, I don't think I messed it up, but I don't think it's as impactful. I may need to wet my brush, but it's pretty. It's pretty, but it's not wow. And I know I'm going to add a topper. Oh yeah, oh yeah, that's what I needed. And it's not gonna be real crisp in there. I don't need it to be, you know, real crisp, but I do need it to do something. That's all that I'm asking for. You can't be lazy. I do something. Oh yeah. That's what I'm talking about. So I won't do the wide. I think that was pointless. I don't think that did anything for me. But I will tippity tap tap. Well, maybe I should have done the wide. This is the problem. Yeah, I should have done the wide. You know, you live and you learn. That's fine. That ain't no problem. Okay. Now we'll try this again. Go back in with our color. Pack it on, baby. Pack that on. I gotta raise my eyebrows. Like, I don't know how else unless I'm like this. I guess I could quite literally just do this, but I'm sure this looks stupid. I'm sure both of them look stupid, actually. Ooh, girl, I'm happy. I'm happy. Okay, now we put our topper on, and I'm just gonna use my finger for that. I think I'm gonna just use my God-given fingies. Ooh-hoo, ooh-hoo. Oh, to turn me into Goofy. Oh, babe. If this ain't a pride look, I don't know what is. Oh, baby, baby, baby. She's beautiful. She's beautiful. Baby. Oh boy. And I actually think I'm gonna put a little bit of white under my brow bone. I wanna mix it with a little bit of tan. But yeah, we're gonna put that under the brow bone just to highlight up here a bit. And that was too much. Ha ha ha. That was pigmented, gosh dang. The age-old question to add liner or not. You know, I realized I don't have lashes. Wait, yes I do. I have lash glue.
1 hour later.
I have lashes, I ain't got no lash glue. I'm not putting lashes on anyway. So.
I don't have lash glue either. I lost it in Myrtle.
Love that for me. I hope that's Bessie. Maybe if she comes home before I'm done, we'll see. But she's cute. She's cute. I really like this. All right, folks. It is time. We've come to the lip. an eye portion, finishing eye portion of the evening.
I ain't got no panties on.
No panties on.
I ain't got no panties on.
On the dance floor.
What?
Ooh, I'm gonna put some of the shimmer on the lower lash though, I think. So we really just gonna put the mascara on. We just gonna put it on. Barbara. And I love to look like I don't have a cupid's bow, so. Lunar Beauty liquid lipstick. This is it. An Aura. This is a lip gloss. I'm a liar. Maybe we'll just do the gloss. I forgot how good they smell. Yeah, I can just do the gloss. Also Lunar Beauty. Also smells divine. That way those two don't blend together too much. This is the final look. I'll insert some shots, some clips, some things. I'm very, very happy with it. I think it's beautiful. I think it's fun. I think it's cute. It's girly. It's serving. It's giving just a little bit of fierce. I love it. I truly love it. And now I'm gonna go sit on the couch. Okay. Bye.